Welcome back to another episode of RC5150. This one is nothing super exciting, but just something that I want to do on camera, as you all should do as well, which is unboxing. This is an RGT Intruder which has come from AliExpress. I have had very mixed experiences from AliExpress, some good sellers, some very bad sellers. So hence videoing the opening of the unboxing is super important, because if you find any damage, or if it's not what you actually ordered, you can either get a full refund or you can get a partial refund by applying for a dispute. So let's move forward and have a look at what we actually got delivered. Okay, so here's our box. Not very big. Box has no visual damage that I can see, so that tells me straight away we should have no problems with whatever has been delivered inside. It doesn't have an up arrow, whatever, to show me what's the top. So unfortunately I do have to kind of flip it around to cut these edges. But I'm sure it's probably been tossed and turned numerous times during the whole transport process from China to Australia. So this one just looks like it's just going to slide out the side over here. So hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. And okay, I will have to get this thing to pop out a little bit. Bring it there. And let's have a look. Sorry guys, just waiting for that to drop away. Let me just see if that's still coming up on camera. Oh, it is. Okay. So again, nothing new to probably what a lot of you have seen online. RGT Intruder. This one is a red one. I actually don't know a lot about the specs on this. I've just seen on another favourite YouTube channel of mine, which is RCTNT, who's an Aussie channel, and he's done quite a number of things to his and got some, reasonable performance out of it considering what it is, and he's even, I think, done a comp with it after doing some mods. So that kind of inspired me to go out and buy one. So check out his channel, because that guy, he is very, very clever. He goes into a lot of detail in his videos about specifications, and he has a really good knowledge of a vast array of RCs, so check him out. So according to the box here, let's have a look what we're getting. It says front and rear axles, CNC spiral gears, which we can see there. What else have we got? Anything low center of gravity with slip reducer or metal gears. So that's the transmission. CNC aluminium chassis rails, great. It talks about the drive shafts using steel. What else? So the wheelbase is 285, and then the overall length from bumper to the rear spare tyre is 525mm. The width from the wheelbase is 245. So yeah, it looks like a nice little tight package. One of the things I do want to check, which I couldn't check properly online, is I know over here it doesn't show that it has any inner fender wells for protection inside, but maybe the body does. I don't know. I'll check that out, and if it doesn't, I might add those in, because I know, again, the guy on RCTNT actually made some custom ones, I think, for his, and he has like the patterns if you have like a printer that can print that stuff off, which I don't. So I might see if it's available. I do have some kind of other ones that I've got, generic ones, axial ones that possibly could work. We'll see. So it was definitely sealed. I've just cut that open. So that's really good news. That means that we should see everything brand spanking new inside. Wow, it looks quite nice. And I'm just gonna show you, when you know you've got something brand spanking new, you can see that plastic film that's been put across. It's really nice how they've even gone to the trouble of putting that there. I have to say, I'm impressed just looking at it from here. It was kind of, it wasn't my priority buy, but I just thought, it'd be a nice one to have in the collection. So anyway, let's get this thing out of the box and have a closer look. Okay, how are you going to come out nice and easy, my friend? Just want to be careful here. I need a third hand. There we go. Let's put that down there. In the bottom of this box here, it does give you a sticker sheet. Obvious, they've used a couple of these. I'm guessing, I don't know, it doesn't even look like a window. I don't know. Oh, right, the side decals there. So they've already popped the decals on. You got, sorry, that was upside down. You've got some Landcruiser. Yeah, a few stickers here in the RGT. Yakima, another Landcruiser. Very handy, so that's good. The other thing you get is just the manual, which I will open up later and have a look. So let's move this out of the way and have a quick once around. Alright, so it really is, actually, I have to say, in person, having it in front of you, it's much nicer than what you see on a YouTube video. The only thing I don't like about this is that silly emblem on the bonnet. I don't know why they threw that on there. To me, I don't like that. But anyway, it is what it is. Really nice bumper. Like, it is plastic, but that's solid. And you got the option for the winch. Really like this. I'm really impressed. Really impressed. Obviously the roof rack, got the snorkel, you got the side mirrors there. That's obviously a sticker. It's not a big deal. Stickers again, but there is an actual door handle there. And bear in mind, this is something that you're going to buy online for, like, I think I paid for this on a special deal with some discounts. I paid about, I think, $400, including shipping. It might have been under that, I have to check, but it was a really good deal. It's too good to pass up. So, for what it is, it's not like you're going to get all the trims and accessories and that that you'd see in something a bit more expensive. Anyway, let's have a look around the back. So just looking at the back here, I can see over here they've tucked away the battery tray. And what else have we got there? USB. Oh, they give you a charger with it. How's that? Not that I need it, but anyway, thank you very much. So there's the battery tray. I'm guessing in there's going to be the transmitter. Again, sticker. You could always put the real deal on there if you want to. It's got an actual functioning spare tire, and the rubber on it's nice. I really like that they haven't used stickers here. They're real lenses. You've got an option to put a number plate there. You've got a tow hitch. Again, actual lights there. The rear bumper looks really nice. So yeah, very impressive. And then if I just flip this around, and let's take a look here without my terrible camera work. Yeah, looks great. There is, like, I don't know if that's part of the molding. Yeah, there is just a line that runs there, so maybe that's just part of the way when they've done the mold. But I'm just being nitpicky here because I'm very fussy. When I order something online, I expect to, you know, to get something that's 100% with no damage on it. But this one clearly is brand spanking new. I'm super impressed. And I guess the next thing to do is let's undo these little cable ties and have a look underneath and see what we get underneath, and then have a look and see what we get inside. Okay, so we've got one over here, one over there, and there'll be another couple, one there, one there. This little fellow should pop out. That out. I really like, even though they're just plastic, I really like the rims. They're quite nice. Doesn't feel too heavy. I have got a brass kit all ready to go for this, and the skid plates and stuff. Excuse me, I've just had breakfast. Alright, so transmitters over here. Actually, I can't remember what brand it was. Oh, it's got a cable tie in there as well. So let me get that out. Have a quick look. Alright, where's the camera? It feels pretty basic. Very, very light. What is it? It tells me that is it an RGT, what's that? MG6 BS. I don't know what that translates to in another brand. It does feel very, very light. I don't know. It could be good. RGT usually makes some good stuff. I have to read. I should know, but I don't even know how many channels this is. I'm assuming it's probably like a 3-channel or something like that. So actually, it has to be. Actually, it says there's channel 6, so it has to, I guess, have at least 6 channels on it. Anyway, excuse my ignorance there, but I didn't do a lot of research into this before I bought it. So, yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Just looking under there. Yeah. I will definitely put some inner fender wells. It's got split pins that hold the body. Let's have a feel. What do the shocks feel like? It's quite nice. Yeah, they feel good. I like that. Let me just get the body off and we'll have a look. Okay, so we've got essentially a split pin over here, which is quite nicely, so you don't lose it, attached to a piece of rubber. I like that. Another split pin there, another one there, and another one there. So let's flip this up and see how this pops off. How does this work? Oh wow, that's really snug. Really, really snug. Is there any wiring? Yes, there is, so I have to be very careful there. Let's just pop that down there for the moment. And we'll grab the camera. Let's take a closer look at what we get. So obviously our steering servo there, I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to read the box to see how many kg it is, but I would just assume it's going to be a very, very basic steering servo. There is an option over here, as you can see, to put in a servo for a winch, which is nice. I did mention the shocks are really nice and smooth. I like that. I didn't realize it actually comes with a battery, so that's kind of cool. 2000, I think it is. Let's pull that out. Yes, so So that's kind of nice. I would have, because I'm pretty sure when I read the, when I purchased it, it said it came without a battery, but oh well, that's nice. I don't know if this has got the torque twist, anti-torque twist transmission setup, but it'd be interesting. I'll find out later. RGT's own ESC, so again, I don't have a lot of experience with RGT stuff, so I don't know if that's equivalent to like a 1060. I don't really know. I do know that a few people have ended up putting in Fusion SEs in these. I'll try and figure out if that's a possibility without buggering up the light setup. I don't know if this has got some complex light setup or not, but I would like to take this out and put in a Fusion, because I've seen the performance. It's okay, but I think a Fusion would be much better in here. As I mentioned, the chassis rail is really nice, quite thin, but really nicely machined, and you know, it's got some nice bracing, cross bracing, as you can see there, which is all looks quite good, you know, for what you're paying, or what I paid. Even these other little details like the rear mud flaps over there, I just noticed, which is quite nice. Let me pause the camera, I'll flip it over on its side and we'll have a look underneath. But yeah, I've never actually seen, because I've got one other, I think, RGT, which is the Desert Fox, but I haven't even opened that. I bought that ages ago, so I'm not familiar with how they set up their transmission, but it's an interesting setup, isn't it? Very interesting. So let's pause this and have a look underneath. Alright, so looking underneath, obviously you've got some nice links there, solid, not plastic. I've got some brass for the diffs, as I mentioned, the front and rear skid plates, center plate I've got. What else did I buy for this? And I've got some axle brass as well to go on there. But it looks like a pretty standard steering setup. It's obviously not servo on axle. Yeah. So there you go. I just wanted to kind of keep this video pretty short and brief, because again, there's a gazillion other videos out on this thing. For me, it's just, you know, unboxing, as I mentioned at the beginning, to make sure that what I've paid for is what, you know, I've actually received. So I've just got the body back on. One thing I will say is that it is a bit of a, I wouldn't say tricky, it's a bit of a fiddly process to get that body back on. Being careful not to damage it, because you kind of have to get the body past the bull bar and the side bar here, and once you've done that, the next thing you've got to really watch very carefully is this section over here. There's a tab there and a tab there, and it prefers to pop over, which would damage the Lexan body on both sides. So if you do ever get one of these, just bear that in mind when you are, you know, taking the body on and off, because the last thing you'd want to do is crack the Lexan body over here, which I could see quite easily happening over a period of time if you weren't careful. But other than that, you know, taking the body on and off, I mean, I didn't talk about the driver, but you know, it's pretty cool. My understanding is version 1 of this didn't have the interior and the driver, and then version 2 did. So I'm glad I didn't get it a while back, because like I say, my Desert Fox has all blacked out windows and doesn't have an interior, and I wish it did. And I'm sure there's probably a newer version that's out that does. But that's my quick unboxing for this. I will do an update on it once I get the brass on it and the skid plates, and I potentially will put in a Hobby Wing Fusion, because I'd like to do that. Not sure as yet whether I'll change the wheels out. The rubber is really nice. That's vented, as you can hear. I think I might give that a go just as it is. Those tyres feel okay. And, you know, obviously get an accessory, like put on like a some luggage and whatnot, just to give it the scale kind of look. But yeah, thumbs up. I would say this is definitely a very happy purchase, and I'm glad it went well from AliExpress. So thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. I'm not sure when that'll be because I am flat out, but this was again just a quick update. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, comments, let me know. I'm by no means an expert in RCs. I'm just someone who enjoys this hobby, and I watch a lot of other RC channels as well. So, you know, if I see a good channel like I mentioned earlier with RC TNT, go check him out. You know, he's got a lot of viewers, but he could, you know, I think he deserves more recognition. He's really quite good. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Have a great day, guys.